again. A wee bit later out, it must be about 4 o'clock. I've been away getting my flu and COVID jugs, so I couldn't get out till after light. I got them. So Morag and me are just going for a one-nighter again. We're in South Rhymes Galloway. That's that sticky outy bit at the bottom of the the left hand bottom of Scotland. We've been through Sandhead, Ardwell, Drumore, and now we're heading down to the Mull of Galloway, the most southerly point, and it's still going to be good weather. But we're in the Macmobile, the tin tent, and we're going to find somewhere nice and high, maybe down near the lighthouse, and park up for the night. Yeah, you can see the sort of roads we're on. Whoops. Give it another wee bit and it'll be single track. You can see we've got onto a one-track road. And as you come round this bend, you'll see where there's a bay down there. Now you can actually camp down there, and the farmer comes round and collects a couple of quid. That's £2 to use people who don't speak Scottish. This is us getting nearer the lighthouse now. As you can see, it's wild. Now, that building you can see up there, and the lights are on, that is a cafeteria. Well, you know, a cafe, you can get a wee feed in it usually. I don't know if it's open. I saw the lights on. Oh, we'll have a look there, but I don't think it's open. It is open. Hello, cup of tea time. Morag and me have made it to the Mull of Galloway. And we'll go over and have a look here. Beautiful view, and the wind is high. And Morag's quite happy. Galley Craig, and it's open. Let's see if Morag's welcome. There's a lot of history with this place. No dogs, except guide dogs. Right, I'll get my hat off. Look at this. Well, I'm going to grab a cup of tea, but I'll have to put Morag back in the van, which is a shame. Finally got to the lighthouse. And we're parked here. That's the cafe roof in front of us. And a look away along the way we came. And this should be my spot for tonight. The wind has dropped. So, Morag and I, come on. We are going to have a wee walk up to the lighthouse. Oh no, I may say coming to this, but you've got to go to the lighthouse. It's 5 o'clock at night, so it'll be closed. But that was just sheer luck, bad luck. I had to go and get my jabs. This is not a dog friendly zone. Because there's birds breeding, you have to keep dogs on the lead, or keep them well at heel. I don't think you'll get Morag to walk at heel. We'll give her a wee run at the last bit coming back. Anyway, let's get up here. There was a shortcut up to the lighthouse, but I've opted for the road, and so is Morag. I see a lookout point way over there. I can just see it in the distance. It's a wee bit windy. It's going to be very, very windy tonight. But we'll just take it easy. I could let Morag off because it's not the bird breeding season. But they say keep her on the lead, so poor Morag's got to be on the lead. But look at that. This is the North Channel. It's the top end of the Irish Sea, and just away in the background you can just see the hills of Ireland, Northern Ireland. Somewhere down there's the Isle of Man. Can't see it today, but it's there. And here we have the lighthouse. Oh, that was an easy walk. Oh. And we have the usual signposts telling you how far it is to everywhere. I don't know why they put Gale. Well, that's for the gannets go in the winter, aye. Let's see, 113 miles to Edinburgh. Aye. No, I'm not going back there in a hurry. Land's End. I like it. And the exhibition out there is closed. But that light still works. We can see it out in Garlison. There's Morag shelter for the wind. Very good notice board here. This was built by Robert Stevenson. Now, he was Robert Louis Stevenson's grandfather. Aye. It tells you most of the lighthouses in Britain back at that time were built by 3 generations Stevensons. Man, the name appears in quite a few places. No, I was going to say something about Port Logan, but no, that was that not Brunel that built that thing there? Or was it Stevenson? I don't know, look it up, because I'm not going to. So that's another beauty point here. There you can get right down to the foreshore. This is the RSPB place. I've got a wee demonstration there, and of course that's a helicopter landing point. I wonder when that was last used. And these are water tanks. If I remember right, every square held 400 gallons. Just a bit of useless information out of my past. Again, all these bits were cultivated by the keepers and that for vegetables and that in their spare time. And this place is usually open, but as you see, it's closed. You're not getting inside, Morag. But the good thing is they'll leave the toilets open. Now that's brilliant. And there's water there. And water for the dog if they want it. Right, let's get back up. Yeah, well, I can't take it off. There's no wildlife about. And it's the wrong time of the year for ground breeding birds. So we'll take a wee chance. Yeah, you enjoy yourself, Gale. Good girl. I've been up here before. One of the guys that lives in the village, he did the RSPB for a wee while. I didn't know he was in there, like, and the next thing, I'm walking over this causeway and his dog's up behind me and spotted me and came running after me, known as her biscuits. Oh, that was funny. Beautiful animal. What have we here? This looks like it is a well of some sort. Ah, the water of life. It would appear that way back in the 4th century, the Picts that run this place, they were famous for brewing a heather ale, which seemingly was really good stuff, tasted good and had quite an interesting effect. But a bunch of people from Northern Ireland murdered most of them. They said the High Neils, that would be O'Neill's, and some guys survived, and they were surviving on this heather ale. I'm watching Morag. Morag, come on. Anyway, they got rounded up by this king, and he said, okay, we'll spare your life if you tell us how to brew this heather ale. And they said, bugger that, and they jumped off that cliff that I showed you earlier. Aye, some place, and all that over bevy. I've never tried heather, well, I have tried heather ale, but it's modern stuff, and it wasn't up to much in my view. I wonder if you could actually make a decent brew out of it. My days of brewing are past. Look, coming up again, and there's a nice seat. But there's a gate over there, so Morag and me'll just wander out that way.
Hey, how you going?
Aye, there she is. Come on. Oh, it's actually about midnight. Well, it's just after. I've just had Morag out. The heavy weather's moved, and it's quite mild outside. It's a heavy moonlit night. I've tried to film in it, but I don't think it'll come out. These cameras aren't as good as that. But you can see right over in Northern Ireland from here. It's a beautiful place. I'll have to come up here in the summer. And we'll get a view right over the water, even at midnight. Oh, it's beautiful. God, look at this. Oh, I've got Morag on my knee. Oh, blessings. Life is good. And I'm sitting here, I've got a glass in my hand. Glass of Boonhaben. Well, what a nice wee drive over, and had something nice to eat in the cafe. It's quite expensive, but it's worth going into. I didn't have much in the van because I'd had a bacon roll and what have you in the cafe. Oh, let me get up. An easy drive up here. Very easy. And of course, the radio stations here are, well, I can only get the FM ones in the van, but I'm getting stations for everywhere. The North East Scotland, over in Ireland. If it's been an Irish one, I've been listening to, because they had good storytelling. I'd rather hear a story than a load of music. But having said that, I'll put it over to the World Service now. And I've been sitting here with this light on. Now, that light's been on for about 6 hours. These wee units are very, very good. Cheapest chips. I've got totally blacked out. But this spot, I thought I'd have it to myself. Well, I do now. But in the early hours of the evening, there was cars coming and going the whole time. I don't know what the script was. But, yeah. Alright, Morag. Come on. Aye, Morag's just quite happy there. Good company. But other than that, I've just been having a very, very relaxed time. Oh, I needed it. That's a good thing, you could just climb into the van and go away somewhere and have an easy time, can't we? Fantastic. Now tomorrow we'll have a long lie, I think, and then we'll have a breakfast. On the way back we'll do another walk. Yeah, that should be about right. Why not? Look at that. Oh, yeah. This is what
being on holidays all about. As I say, the weather's quieting down. I've never had any heating on. I don't know what the temperature is, but I'm very, very warm under my duvet. In fact, my body is quite warm, and the air temperature's very warm in here. So the tin tent, I'll tell you, it wouldn't be as warm as this in a tent. So I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy. Okay. What else is happening? Oh yeah, I had my jags for flu and COVID. I get them every year for free. And the way I look at it is, if you've got to have them, you've got to have them. And they're free. I've had a wee touchy COVID. I do get a wee touchy everything. So I'm glad of the jags, or jabs, or whatever you want to call them. Because they've kept me well. And down here on my own, you need to be kept well. So I can enjoy going away in my wee van and talking to you folks. I'm threatening. I think I'll get the van into the garage and get it looked at. I didn't like the sound of the engine, but that could be my imagination. But I'll get Lawrence to have a look at it. Because I'm due a big trip. No, next week. I've got a lot of stuff on. With that group I volunteer with, I've got a lot of stuff on. But I'm determined to get away for a 3 or 4 day trip. Get up north. I'm not going to England. Sorry. All your parking rules. You can stick your country because of your parking rules. And that really annoys me because you get a good pint of beer down in England. But I'll just stick with my boon having. Right. I'm going to try and get some sleep. I've already had about 4 hours. Or have I? No, I've had 3. Fell asleep about 9 o'clock. And here's the weather coming in again. We're in for another battering. But I'm in my tin tent, so the wind can give me all the battering it bloody likes. It wouldn't hurt me. I'll see you in the morning. Nighty night. See you in the morning, folks. Good morning, Morag. Oh, it's been a very, very windy night. I've just been listening to the radio. Gale force 7 and 8. Now we're sitting at a high point at a lighthouse, and my wee van's been getting buffeted about something silly. But you know something? We're totally safe. If this had been a tent, I think we'd been in the middle of the Irish Sea. Anyway, it's probably just before 6 o'clock. So, what am I doing, mate? I've got to go back to sleep for a wee while because we're as snug as a bug in a rug. Aye. And then we'll get up, get the breakfast. I might even have a look outside. Oh, well, It was shaking about the whole time. Oh, such is life. That's fun. Right, we'll see you when I wake up. See you later.
We're having to move. That high point, the van was rocking about, something terrible. I'm going to drive down to the other side of the peninsula, a place called New England Bay. It'll be safer there. Well, again, this is something I couldn't have done if I'd been camping. Moving away from the problem. Anyway, I'll have to concentrate, it's not an easy road. Oh, I'll see you in New England Bay. It's a brisk morning. Yeah, we had to move during the night, but we've got down here. It's still very windy, but nowhere near as bad as it was up at the Lighthouse. And Morag, get a wee run here. Morag's getting a wee run. Then we'll go back and get our breakfast. And we'll tell you more about this place another day. We'll do an overnight trip. This was just a safety shot coming here. And safety shots are important. If things aren't right, be safe. Anyway, back for breakfast. I'll talk to you then. That right, Morag? Come on. Well, we finally got settled at New England Bay. The weather forecast on the computer, which is in my office, said it was going to be about, wind pressure would be in the 16s and gusting to maybe 40, which it is down here. Now, up on that top, at that peninsula, just up next to the Lighthouse, on the very, very end of the Mull, I was listening to the shipping forecast. And the shipping forecast said it would be blowing 5 to 6 with occasional 7 to 8 gales on it. That's all Beaufort scale. You know, big stuff. But that's silly wind speeds, which it was. So the shipping forecast that I was getting off the radio was accurate for down there, not what I was getting off the computer. The van was getting buffeted about. I'd bother getting in and out of the doors. Yeah, I did right to move. It just shows you the difference in forecasts. The shipping forecast, if you're on the windward side of a coast, I would pay more attention to the shipping forecast. But otherwise, that Met Office forecast is 100%. I won't allow anybody to slag the Met Office. They're good. They get it wrong occasionally, but look at what they're dealing with. Elements. No. Elements control you. You don't control the elements. You try to understand them. They're not the easiest to understand. Anyway, I'm getting talked out of this porridge. I'll get everything sorted out, then we'll wrap this up in a wee while. But I need to get my porridge, and I've got to do it. My coffee! Alright! Aye. It's been a good wee travel away. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. We knew there was going to be a problem with the wind. But anyway, I've ended up, I'm now, just to finish this off, I'm sitting looking out into Loose Bay. Beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. One more Morag. There's she's down there hiding. See you later. Oh.